Hey there guys, Ormcast back with a new video. So, we just got a new trailer for the next season or season 2 of Doctor Who. So yeah, this is a bit of a different video today, but I've been a fan of Doctor Who since I was really younger, to be honest, since I was a young kid. And yeah, it was always something I wanted to cover on the channel. But obviously, when I started this channel, the last season and that already finished. So yeah, I thought I would start off by covering Doctor Who content now, to be honest, as the trailer's now dropped, as it's just something I'm really into. But yeah, I just wanted to do something a bit different. Obviously, we're going to do a lot of Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and all that on the channel. But yeah, I'm into other sort of franchises as well, like Doctor Who too. As I'm from the UK, so it is a Doctor Who thing in the UK. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So I'm just going to be doing that from now on, covering Doctor Who as well on the channel. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it and give me your thoughts or what you think of Doctor Who in general. But yeah, guys, we obviously got a new era of Doctor Who now. So obviously it's in the UK. It's on the BBC iPlayer and that, and then obviously worldwide it's on Disney Plus as well, because it obviously got a higher budget now with the series. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you my thoughts of it basically. So watching this new trailer drop, so obviously we've got new season, new cast and all that. Still got Shooty as the Doctor, but yeah, this trailer does look quite interesting. There's a lot of stuff in this trailer. We've obviously got the inclusion of the new companion, which we have seen the actress before. She played Mundy, I think, in the episode Boom, as you can see on the screen. But she's playing a new character called Belinda, it seems. So it looks like they're connecting both of those characters together somehow, and it reminds me of the whole Clara storyline, to be honest, that we saw with the Matt Smith's Doctor, that sort of era of Doctor Who. So we're getting something kind of similar. So somehow those two people are connected, like Mundy and Belinda, but who knows? Maybe it's got something to do with the gods or some other threat, or Mrs. Flood maybe, because we do see Mrs. Flood return as well in this trailer, and there's the whole mystery of who is Mrs. Flood. I've seen rumours online maybe she's a former companion, or somebody else, or a god or something. But I did see a cool rumour that maybe she is actually the Rani, who is an old Time Lord enemy of the Doctor from old classic Who, basically. So who knows who she might be, to be honest. We do get some new shots of new monsters or aliens, it seems, or potential gods, I reckon. Don't know who they are, because obviously they're all new. We see these red robots in the trailer. We see a sort of animated sort of character that's come to life out of a screen in a theatre, it seems, which is pretty cool. We see potentially a sort of giant spider sort of creature thing, which remind me of the Arachnos, I think they were called, which we've seen giant spiders loads of times in Doctor Who, to be fair, different ones. But yeah, we get this other shot of sort of multiple faces or whatever together, which is interesting, these creepy faces. And then we get this other shot of another sort of creature of a giant dog skeleton, which could be another god maybe. Or I have seen people going online, is that Sutekh skeleton, who obviously we saw at the end of last season. Sutekh was the main big bad, an old classic Who villain that returned last season. I mean, it could be, but I don't think it is because the skull looks slightly different, the design of what we saw from Sutekh last season. But who knows what that might be. Do I think we're going to get any returning villains or something like that? I don't know. I think we'll get at least one. And I think whoever Mrs. Flood is will probably know who she is, and she might be maybe the Rani or somebody else that we know. Yeah, I don't know, but I do want to see at least one familiar like creature or alien or something this season, because last season was very new, and the only villain that we knew that we got back was obviously Sutekh. And yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Because I won't lie, I do kind of miss like the sort of familiar creatures and villains such as like the Cybermen or the Daleks or Weeping Angels. I do kind of miss them. But at the same time, I do respect what they're doing though with introducing new villains and creatures and that. So I do like that, because I'm glad that they have taken a break from the familiar ones. But I think there's been enough time now since we've seen like anything like familiar like Cybermen or Daleks, to be honest. I think there's enough time. But who knows if that's going to happen this season. It might not. It might be the next season we get something bigger like that. But yeah, we've still got a few plot lines that was set up before that haven't been resolved as well. Like who is Mrs. Flood, we've already talked about. Even from the 60th anniversary specials as well, who picked up the Master's gold tooth, like from the toy maker. We saw someone pick up the gold tooth, and that still hasn't been resolved. So I do think the Master will return at some point, because we still don't know who picked up that tooth. So that's another plot line that hasn't been resolved yet. But yeah, there's so much going on in this trailer. Looks like we're going to see Kate Stewart and Unit and Ruby again as well, which is pretty cool. Does have a creepy vibes to it, some of the shots in this trailer, I won't lie, which is interesting. Looks like we might be going to like the 50s or 60s, it seems like, as well. The costume design looks really cool. That was the one thing I really liked about the last season, was the different costumes in each setting or time period. So I really liked that. But yeah, it looks very cool, I won't lie. You've also got the spin-off that they're also working on, the war between the land and the sea. Still no idea when that's coming out. It might be coming out this year or maybe next year, I'm not sure. But I reckon we'll get a trailer for something like that soon, potentially, because we know it's been filmed in that. Because it's obviously going to involve like the Sea Devils, Unit, and potentially Silurians as well, I've heard. But yeah, who knows? Because we did recently see a Silurian in the Christmas special last year, Joy to the World, as well. So who knows when we're going to get that. But yeah, I mean, this trailer to me, it looks pretty cool. I really like it. I'm really digging it. But yeah, it's not too long now. It's coming out in April, which is really cool. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the trailer, to be honest. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it with you guys now. I want to know what you guys are thinking about Doctor Who in general. Where do you think it's going in the future? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad or anything? Or do you want more stuff out of it? I want to know in the comments down below. Just give me your thoughts. Also, if you enjoyed this Doctor Who content, then leave a like as well. And subscribe to the channel, because I'll be making more content like this in the future. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, guys, then leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.